Every customer you've ever interviewed has lied to you, and they did it because your opening sentence gave them no other choice. When you sit down and say, "I'm building an app that does X," your customer smiles, nods, and tells you they would absolutely use it. You take that as a green light, spend 6 months writing code, and launch to 0 sales. That is a false positive. For a solo founder, these false positives create zombie leads. They give you a mirage of traction that consumes your emotional bandwidth, but they never actually convert into revenue. To bypass that polite encouragement and extract undeniable facts about the market, you need a system. That system is Rob Fitzpatrick's framework, the MOM test. The moment you mention your proposed solution, you contaminate your own dataset. Your customer's compliance bias kicks in, and they switch into being supportive instead of being honest. To fix this, we apply Rule 1. Keep the conversation focused entirely on the customer's current life and workflows. Leave your startup idea out of it completely. As this diagram shows, Rule 2 requires specific examples from the past. You cannot accept generic statements or hypothetical promises. By forcing a past-focused frame, the customer reveals their actual behavior. Past actions are concrete facts, whereas guesses about future purchases are polite fiction. Rule 3 is simple. Stop talking. After you ask a good question, stay completely silent. Give your customer the space to elaborate, and that silence will pull out deeper context and unspoken frustrations. An effective interview isn't a platform to sell a vision. It is a forensic audit of the customer's current reality. Even asking the right questions, customers instinctively offer useless answers. This flowchart maps how to actively filter them. Open with a pitch, and the conversation cascades down this left path, collecting 3 types of bad data: compliments, fluff, and feature requests. When someone offers a compliment, like, "That's a really cool idea," recognize that it costs them nothing to say. Ignore the praise, deflect it, and immediately redirect the conversation back to facts. Next is fluff. If a customer says, "I usually do this," or "I would use that," anchor them back to reality. Ask exactly when they last experienced the problem. Finally, when they request a specific feature, dig beneath the request to find out how they are coping right now. MTV once asked a software team for a complex analytics dashboard. By digging deeper, the team realized MTV didn't need analytics at all. They just needed a simple weekly email report. Grounding your opening in the customer's past opens this right path. Here, you collect facts, pain points, and existing workarounds, giving you a highly reliable foundation for product discovery. Your job in a customer interview is not to gather praise. Your job is to aggressively hunt for bad data and deflect it. A meeting has only truly succeeded if it ends in one of 2 ways: concrete advancement or a clear, definitive rejection. Anything in between is a trap. If they tell you, "Looks great, keep me posted," that is a polite brush-off. It goes straight into your CRM as a zombie lead. This funnel maps exactly how we measure real commitment. Verbal interest sits at the very top because it's worthless. Real commitment is only proven when the customer sacrifices time, reputation risk, or cash. A minimal commitment of time is scheduling a follow-up meeting with clear goals. That upgrades to a meaningful commitment of reputation risk when they offer to introduce you to a decision maker. At the very bottom, you reach undeniable validation. This is where a customer agrees to a paid pilot or puts down a prepayment. Unless a customer explicitly sacrifices their own resources at the end of a call, the market demand you think you have is an illusion. Let's apply this to a real scenario. Meet Maya, a technical founder building LoopRight, a SaaS tool designed to auto-generate weekly client status reports for development agencies. On her first 5 calls, Maya gave a standard product pitch and ran a demo. Every single agency owner said they loved it and told her to keep them posted. She walked away with 5 polite brush-offs and 0 sales. Realizing the error, Maya runs a strategic reset using the MOM test. On her next call, she doesn't mention her software. She asks the agency owner who wrote their very last status report, how long it took to write, and exactly what happened when it was delayed. The owner admits he pays an expensive project manager to spend half of every Friday compiling the report. Worse, he recently lost a major client over a single missed update. Maya has now uncovered a critical, monetizable pain point. The owner tries to suggest a feature, asking for a Gantt chart. Maya deflects the request and asks why he needs it. She learns he doesn't care about charts at all. His true underlying need is reliable proof of progress for his clients. Armed with this data, Maya closes the meeting by asking for a hard commitment, a 4-week paid pilot, plus introductions to 2 other agency owners. The owner agrees, instantly securing time, cash, and reputation. Maya's second approach worked because she stopped asking the customer to validate her software and instead forensically audited his operational pain. Before your next interview, prepare your checklist, narrowly segment your audience, plan your 3 scariest questions in advance, and write out exactly how you will ask for a commitment at the end of the call. This methodology comes directly from Rob Fitzpatrick's book, The Mom Test. It is essential reading for anyone trying to build a startup. To make sure you execute these rules flawlessly, download our customer interview checklist from the description below. Stop building products nobody wants and start building what they actually need.